Now on CoastTV News.
A new license plate for a great cause. We've got some details. Ready for traffic relief? We check in on the Millsboro Bypass project, what it'll mean for locals and when it might be done.
And we may have to be mindful of a rumble of thunder in the middle of the night, with storms likely to kick in after the midnight hour.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Senator Menendez resigns. The New Jersey politician stepping down after a guilty verdict in federal court. Good evening, I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with legal troubles derailing a political career. New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez has resigned. This comes after the senator was convicted on 16 charges on 18 counts in a federal corruption case. The Menendez resignation will go into effect August 20th. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy will appoint a replacement on September 9th. That will finish Menendez's term, which ends January 3rd. And happening now, Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheatle has resigned after the attempted assassination of former President Trump. The head of the Secret Service has been facing intense scrutiny over security lapses that related to the assassination attempt. Frustrations grew after she testified before Congress on Monday and was unwilling to answer many of the committee's questions. President Biden thanked Cheatle for her service and said he will appoint a new director soon. Vice President Kamala Harris hits the campaign trail in the battleground state of Wisconsin today. The vice president will be in Milwaukee as she rakes in endorsements, delegates, and donations. President Biden returning to Washington for the first time since his COVID diagnosis and leaving the top of the ticket as former President Trump and his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, sharpen their attacks. NBC's Alice Barr shows us the latest from Washington.
Vice President Kamala Harris hitting the campaign trail for the first time in her quest for the nation's top job.
You all helped us win in 2020. And in 2024, we will win again.
Rallying in battleground Wisconsin as she quickly consolidates support to become her party's presidential nominee.
Because ours is a fight for the future. And it is a fight for freedom.
The majority of pledged delegates to the Democratic National Convention have now endorsed the vice president. And today,
boy, oh boy, are we enthusiastic.
She earned the backing of the top Democrats in Congress.
Kamala Harris will fight for our future. I'm proud to strongly endorse Kamala Harris to be the 47th president of the United States of America.
At the same time, President Biden returning to the White House after recovering from COVID, preparing to address the nation tomorrow night about his decision to drop out of the race. He called in yesterday to an event with campaign staffers.
I'm watching you, kid. I love you.
I love you, Joe.
Former President Trump and his running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, shifting gears to sharpen their attacks against their new likely opponent.
Kamala Harris is a million times worse.
The former prosecutor making her case against the former president.
So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. And in this campaign, I promise you, I will proudly put my record against his any day of the week.
And introducing American voters to her vision for the future. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
And here at home in Delaware, tonight at 6, we will have our exclusive interview with one of the state's delegates who's been pledged to former President or current President Biden, would now be pledged for Vice President Kamala Harris. Well, Leslie Lediger has been a longtime Biden supporter. She sees something building in this moment.
I think that this is a wonderful deep breath moment for this country. We truly are making history. And with Kamala at the top of the ticket, I have seen so much momentum building.
And again, we'll have the full in-depth reporting and exclusive interview on CoastTV News at 6. New in Rehoboth, multiple road paving projects will get underway in the coming months. The city is working with DelDOT to repave Rehoboth Avenue. Officials say that project likely to begin in September. The city says ideally the project can be completed this fall, but because paving is heavily temperature dependent, It's possible that at some point the project will need to be shut down for the winter and then completed in the spring. Coast TV spoke with somebody who says this road work could add to some of the parking issues.
Well, it depends on how much they're doing at one time, what they do about the parking, which is hard enough as it is. So I guess it depends on that. But if it makes the area more attractive, then it's going to help them eventually.
The city says it's responsible for the cost of repaving the first 2 ocean blocks of Rehoboth, and then DelDOT, they're responsible for the remainder of the avenue. And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what's your top priority for Rehoboth Avenue repaving? Let's take a look at the results so far and see what they say. Now, first time we've run the poll so far today, and the big overwhelming winner right now is that parking question. Another 32% saying delays, detours, noise. That's way down the list. Now, you can go vote at coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. A new Maryland Bays license plate was unveiled at the Assateague State Park Living Shoreline. The new license plate now includes all coastal bays. Before, the license plate used to say, "Treasure the Chesapeake," but now they've added recognition for all the bays along the coast.
And so with the bay plate recognizing the coastal bays, that's going to hopefully lead to more dollars that are going to help us protect and restore these waters behind us.
The new Maryland Bays license plate is now ready for the public to purchase. We're taking a live look into the Cambridge area right now. Looks gorgeous out there at the moment. Let's check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams, to get a further update. Paul?
Well, hopefully you had an opportunity to enjoy today's weather, because as we go into tonight and tomorrow, well, that's where we start talking about that yellow alert day, because we're expecting some downpours to stick around for a while. Our Hershey's exterior camera, Ocean City, we're at 74 degrees. The wind's out of the southwest at 13 miles per hour. We'll drop down to 79, and we could see by 8, 9 o'clock, a couple of sprinkles begin to feather into the area. And then by the time we hit 11 o'clock, watching out for full-blown thunderstorms by then. You can currently see just how clear we are at this present time. That general flow is coming out of the southwest for right now, but way down here in the most southern portions of the Delmarva Peninsula, really sliding across the most southern tip, we do have some active embedded thunderstorms that's making its way through. It's going to veer out towards the water, but we keep a close eye on what's coming out throughout other portions of Virginia, because it looks like it's trying to, nudge its way in our general direction. Coming up, we're going to talk more about the possibility of widespread rain and maybe even a threat of some flash flooding for Wednesday. But for right now, back to you, Charlie.
Thank you, Paul. The highly anticipated Millsboro Bypass project is up for discussion again. That's according to an announcement made by Delaware Representative Richard Collins. The project is supposed to alleviate traffic, but locals told Coast TV that the project is more of a nuisance than anything else at this point.
And I feel sorry for people coming from out of town that's going to the beaches or to come shop or to even come visit their loved ones. But it's a huge inconvenience for those that live here.
Delaware Representative Collins announced that a DelDOT engineer will be providing updates and taking questions from those that live in the Millsboro area at a meeting on August 7th. The U.S. economy remains historically strong, but the high cost of living in parts of the country is stressing out a lot of workers. A new poll finds nearly 40% of Americans worry that their family income won't be enough to meet expenses. That's up 28% from those who expressed concerns in December of 2021. A pretty significant number of Americans said that they are adding side jobs and putting more expenses on credit cards. The CNN poll was conducted in June among a random national sample of more than 2,000 adults. Still to come, while this might help, new home prices are going down. New stats just released proving that housing prices are coming towards the direction of cheaper.
And we are expecting rainy conditions overnight as a frontal boundary will spur some late night showers, possibly going into the early morning hours, and another wave likely for us even in the afternoon.
First, doctors find a link between dementia and depression. That's next on Coast TV News.
Do you have the right work truck? Do you have a Duramax engine with an Allison automatic transmission? First State Chevrolet is your commercial truck headquarters on Route 113 in Georgetown.
Save $10,000 on this new 2023 Silverado 6500.
Save $12,000 on this 2024 low-cab forward dump truck.
Save $9,000 on this new 2024 low-cab forward box truck.
Plus, we can service all your medium-duty work trucks in our state-of-the-art service department.
We're First State Chevy in Georgetown, where we put you, the customer, first. Together, let's drive.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach has been serving award-winning Italian food since 2008. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves traditional and coastal Italian cuisine, pairing Mediterranean flavors with fresh seafood and local produce. Lupo has an extensive all-Italian wine list, monthly wine dinners, and a friendly and knowledgeable staff. Popular dishes include chicken parmesan, lobster bucatini, and veal meatballs. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and open 7 days a week. See you soon.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
A new study found there may be a link predicting dementia risk and predicting depression. Scientists at a 21-point brain care score, that's what they announced, which assesses dementia or stroke risk without medical procedures. But the study's authors said the score could also predict the odds of developing depression later in life. The higher the score, the lower the risk of brain disease and depression. The authors say up to 1/3 or more of people older than 60 experience late life depression. The study was published Tuesday in the journal Frontiers in Psychiatry. Things may soon be looking up for Americans interested in buying a new home. A recent report from Zillow found that nearly 1 in 4 home sellers offered price cuts in June. That's the highest level for the month since 2018. According to the report, there were 23% more listings last month compared to June last year, and homes are sitting on the market for an average of 15 days, which is 4 days longer than last year. The average rate for 30-year fixed-rate mortgages fell this week to its lowest level since mid-March. The U.S. Coast Guard is searching for a 56-year-old man that fell overboard off of a commercial fishing boat in Maryland earlier today. Here's a look from above at the area just after 4 p.m. The Coast Guard received a call around 8:30 a.m. that a mariner had fallen overboard 2 miles west of Deal Island. The man was last seen wearing blue and orange waders. Anybody with information on the missing man is being asked to contact the Coast Guard Command Center.
Here's a look at your Bay forecast. In Cambridge, look for some early morning scattered showers, and then by lunchtime. And then we're looking at wave upon wave of spotty showers in Crisfield in the morning, by lunchtime, and also developing into the late afternoon, early evening hours. Your full forecast is coming up.
Enjoy the season, taste the flavors, support the farmers. Shop the Berlin Farmers Market. Reconnect with the cycles of nature and your community. With a wide variety of produce and provisions, discovering the taste of small town charm never felt so good. The Berlin Farmers Market, Sundays from 9 to 1.
Hi, I'm Warren Rosenfeld. Start your day with breakfast from Rosenfeld's Jewish Deli, served at each of our 3 locations. Enjoy our scrambled lox, onions, and eggs, our corned beef and Swiss cheese omelet, or our fried chicken and waffles. How about our corned beef hash and eggs, our challah French toast, our oversized pancakes, or some warm potato latkes? And don't forget about our smoked fish platters. So come treat your belly to breakfast at Rosenfeld's. It's served all day long. We hope to feed you soon.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't take chances with just anyone. Trust the experts at Spicer Brothers. Join thousands of satisfied customers who've chosen us for our exceptional service, quality installation, and unbeatable warranties. Whether you need a roof replacement or just want to upgrade the look of your home, we've got you covered. And right now, save up to 20% on your new roof. Plus, enjoy no interest and no payments until 2026. For a roof that's done right, trust Spicer Brothers day and night. Because you deserve the best.
Hurricane season is here, which means power outages can strike anytime without warning. Don't get caught in the dark. Let the expert electricians at FH Fur install a Generac whole home standby generator, keeping your lights on, your family connected, and your home safe, no matter what. Call FH Fur today and get $1,000 off. Plus, for a limited time, we'll include a whole home surge protector absolutely free. When Mother Nature strikes, it's too late. Stay powered, stay safe with FH Fur.
877-GO-FUR, FHFur.com.
Enjoy the season, taste the flavors, support the farmers. Shop the Berlin Farmers Market. Reconnect with the cycles of nature and your community. With a wide variety of produce and provisions, discovering the taste of small town charm never felt so good. The Berlin Farmers Market, Sundays from 9 to 1.
Get ready for the adventure of a lifetime with summer savings at Gateway Subaru. Right now, save up to $3,300 on a new 2024 Subaru Outback. Plus, take advantage of great financing rates as low as 0% for 48 months. At Gateway Subaru, we're committed to higher standards, ensuring every journey starts with trust and excellence. Stop by and discover the thrill of the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Designed for the bold, ready for any adventure. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Today's going to be the setup for some rain. We're expecting late tonight, early for Wednesday, and throughout most of Wednesday and a good chunk of Thursday as well. Our tunnel and razor camera in Lewis holding at about 85 degrees. Now we'll settle down to the low 80s with partly cloudy skies right around the 9 o'clock hour. Overall, pretty normal day. I mean, actually a little bit, a skosh below the norm. 87 for the high, 88 is where we should be. So we got a little bit of a treat today. Currently, we're well into the 80s, 85 in Lewis, 86 Milton, 86 also in Milford, 85 in Seaford. But what does it feel like right now? Well, the moisture is stacking up pretty nicely. It feels like 95 in Redden, it feels like 92 in Milton, as well as Lewis, and it feels like 93 currently in Millsboro. Live radar showing you we have a mixture of clouds and sunshine for today. A little more sunshine than we initially thought, but that was more of a treat side than a trick for us, so to speak. Now, as you widen the view here, you'll see that we have some scattered showers moving extreme southern tip of the Delmarva Peninsula. We're starting to see some things rise more so to the north. We'll keep a close tracking eye on that so that if it decides to get a little ugly, we'll keep a close eye on it. By the way, the Chincoteague Pony Swim, watch live on Wednesday at DSN. Coverage begins at noon, so be sure you enjoy that. By the way, at noon, we'll have some light scattered showers, at least from noon to about 2 o'clock in Chincoteague specifically. Perhaps a little bit of a break in the rain by the time we get to the 3, 4, and 5 o'clock hour. Now, also, we're looking at, for example, at 9:30, we're looking at possibly some steady showers going into the late night hours. So we start off early Wednesday morning. We start seeing some embedded thunderstorms at 1 o'clock in the morning, according to the model run, and then another round of strong storms about 4 o'clock in the morning. That's how long it's going to take for those storm cells to make its way up towards us. We'll clear out of the heaviest rain by 9:30, and another cell will park itself to the north of Seaford along Highway 13, and then we'll see things just explode at about 4:30. We'll keep a close eye on that because as things begin to kind of develop, we're seeing that chance of scattered showers begin to elevate as we go into Thursday. Now, speaking of Wednesday going into Thursday, here's a wider view of what we're talking about. You see how this is inundating the entire East Coast, particularly in the Mid-Atlantic region, which is where we are. We see that coming out of Virginia, moving towards the north. As we go into Thursday lunchtime, we still see light to moderate showers for us in Sussex County specifically. Then it pulls to the south thanks to the cold front, sweeping everything out of the way into our south. By the way, if you're going to be enjoying the state fair, you're going to need your rain gear, to be quite honest, because listen, we're looking for cloudy, clammy, and rainy conditions pretty much for Wednesday, starting in the morning, in the afternoon, going into the evening. So as you take a look at our Chincoteague view, Wednesday and Thursday, chance of scattered showers. Assateague, same situation, but clearing out in time for Friday. Friday's looking like the pick day in Ocean City and Fenwick Island as well. And then we're looking for Friday to stay clear of the rain in Lewis and Rehoboth Beach. Here's a look at your exclusive Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling extended forecast. Still calling for that yellow alert day on Wednesday because we're looking for rain all day and winds at about 20 mile per hour gust.
For Salisbury locals, or really anybody driving through the area, you're going to want to pay attention to this. By mid-October, a new Rosenfeld's Deli will be opening up. It'll be located on Mount Herman Road. A lot of our viewers will be familiar with that brand. The family has owned a deli in Rehoboth Beach and Ocean City locations and is excited to expand to Salisbury. Right after the recent rain, the burn ban committee recommended to Talbot County Council that the ban expire as expected on July 21st. For Wicomico County, the council had the ban expire earlier today at noon. Following these dates, residents can resume open-air burning activities like fire pits and burn barrels. The county's emergency services reminds residents, though, to always practice fire safety and regulations. Here's something to get excited about: the 99th Chincoteague Pony Swim happening tomorrow, Wednesday. Coverage begins at noon on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app. Crowds gather from across the country to see the herd of wild ponies swim across the Assateague Channel. It is truly something to see. You only see it on Delmarva. I got to do it one of these years. Make sure to download the DSN app now so that you're ready to play Pony Swim Trivia. The prizes will be a 2-night stay at the Key West Cottages in Chincoteague, sponsored by Matt the Carpet Guy. Coming up, how Team USA is changing the future of the Olympics. Stay tuned on CoastTV News at 5.
From gentle ocean breezes to small country towns, Sussex County has it all. That's why you need a real estate company that is familiar with it all. Mann & Sons offers decades of experience throughout Sussex County. Whether it's helping you purchase your forever home or find the perfect vacation rental at the beach. Trust our experience. Trust Mann & Sons.
For over 30 years, the difference is clear. Mann & Sons Real Estate.
This weather's brought to you by
Mann & Sons Real Estate.
It's Johnny Janosik's Black Friday in July with deals so good we couldn't wait till November. Shop now and get an extra 20% off or 0% APR for 48 months. Now through Monday only and only at Johnny Janosik.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
When you're close to the land and the sea, you can taste the goodness. The historic Lewis Farmers Market brings farms closer to tables. Meet the growers, talk to the people that milk the cows, and pick the perfect peaches. Organically grown fruits and vegetables, sustainable meats and eggs, A2 dairy products, artisan breads, and fresh local seafood.
The historic Lewis Farmers Market is in the park every Saturday from 8 to noon and at Crooked Hammock Brewery every Wednesday from 8 to 11:30 a.m.
Find your better night's sleep for less at Johnny Janosik. Shop now and get a $300 MasterCard reward card on select brand purchases. And we'll haul away your old mattress for free for a limited time only at Johnny Janosik's Mattress World.
I'm proud of you, son. Thanks, Dad. That means a lot. This home wouldn't be possible without the foundational life lessons you taught me. Call Dry Zone. What? To protect your crawl space. This is Delmarva, son. Just like your life, your home's foundation needs a dry crawl space. Call Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best. Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
$592, that's the number of U.S. athletes traveling to Paris for the Olympics, and 122 of those athletes have won medals at previous games, 66 of them gold medal winners. Liz McLaughlin shows us some more numbers that will put a little pride in your USA chants.
Not only is 16-year-old Hesley Rivera the youngest member of Team USA,
I'm ecstatic.
She's also among 340 first-time U.S. Olympians, making up the majority of the team. 17-year-old swimmer Alex Shackle is another.
To make my dreams come true and for it to be real, it's just so crazy.
Shackle's one of 32 teenagers on the squad. And with her brother Aaron, they're one of 6 sets of siblings.
Headed to Paris
Swimmers Alex and Gretchen Walsh are another.
It's pretty crazy, just like how far we've come as sisters, and just the things we're doing together is really, really special.
The Walshes among 250 returning Olympians.
But here comes Dressel.
7-time gold medalist Caleb Dressel is also part of that group and one of 34 fathers on the squad after becoming Daddy Dressel earlier this year.
Shoulder to shoulder.
And trials title holder Ellie St. Pierre is one of a dozen moms bound for Paris, just 16 months after giving birth.
I'm just so emotional to have Ivan here. I'm really proud to be his mom.
Beach volleyball player April Ross is another Olympic parent. One of the 123-strong California contingent, the most of any state. Maine, North Dakota, West Virginia, and Wyoming are the only states not sending athletes. Nonetheless, fans across the country will be ready to root for the red, white, and blue as athletes go for gold. Liz McLaughlin, NBC News, Paris.
We are now just 3 days away from the 2024 Paris Olympics. I can't believe it's here. As a reminder, you can only watch the Olympics right here. CoastTV is the exclusive home for the action starting July 26th. And starting July 27th, Saturday, tune into CoastTV News for the Olympic Zone, the O-Zone. This is a show that features a daily summary and showcase of up-to-the-minute Olympics content. There is super cool behind-the-scenes content that sets the stage for the most important action of every night's games. All this happening exclusively on CoastTV News at 7:30 during the Olympics. We'll be right back.
There's a joy that comes with building your new home. The progress, the completion, and the move-in. At Berica, we specialize in building strong, energy-efficient homes. Custom built in our factory and finished on your lot. Start online today at bericahomes.com.
Ho, ho, ho! It's that time of year again to come celebrate Christmas in July at Jolly Roger Amusement Parks. Wednesday, July 24th and Thursday, July 25th at 30th Street and at the pier on the boardwalk. Donate an unwrapped toy or make a $20 donation to the Marines Toys for Tots campaign and receive a 20% discount on all passes. We will have free Christmas performances by Circus Smile, Lollipop the Clown, Dastardly Dave the Pirate, and of course appearances by yours truly. Don't miss out on all the fun at Jolly Roger Amusement Parks.
I love the great outdoors. From indoors, it's a vibe. Do I enjoy being in nature? Do I like looking at it? For sure. So if maintaining forests maintains my happy place, yeah, I'm gonna be a papertarian. Living room? Sanctuary. Bathroom? Sanctuary. Other living room? Well, that's just extra. In America, we have private forests. So when you choose this, the forest people will replenish that. So those outdoor creatures can stay where they belong.
It's whaler season at Taylor Marine Center. Enjoy summer savings on the unsinkable legend, Boston Whaler. Taylor Marine Center has unprecedented inventory, factory incentives, and year-end savings on Montauk's Vantages, the newly designed Dauntless, and the offshore classic Outrage. Taylor Marine Center, with 2 award-winning locations to serve you in Milford, Delaware, and Ocean City, Maryland. Visit Taylor Marine today, your whaler season dealer.
Discover the craftsmanship behind each Berica home. With each factory tour, you'll embark on a 60-minute journey of innovation and precision. Step into a world where your future home comes to life. Call our office to schedule your factory tour today.
Our Tyndall's casual camera in Laurel showing that we're at 86 degrees. We'll drop down to 78 with a chance of showers beginning to float into the area by the 8 to 9 o'clock hour. We're looking pretty clear for right now. The only place we can see that threat of rain coming in is actually well to our south, and it's going to begin to ease its way to the north. You can keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line at 443-880-9100, sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalis, Brockstedt, and Federico. Finally, here's a look at your exclusive Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling 10-day forecast. We are calling for a yellow alert day for Wednesday. It's just going to be rain. rainy and kind of stormy in the early morning hours, and then several waves will continue, even going into Thursday. But the good news is, Charlie, the weekend is looking better and better as we get closer and closer.
Well, I like that part. Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5. For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Inside Edition is up next, and we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6 with that exclusive interview. Have a great night.